The Philippines a century hence. In Spanish, Filipinas dentro de 100 años. This essay is published in La Solidaridad and start by analyzing the various causes of the misery suffered by the Filipino people. Dr. Rizal wrote this forecast the future of the country within 100 years. So from the titles of palang, our dear classmate, you get some idea about this essay of Rizal. When you say a century, it is a period of 100 years. So basically speaking, ano nga bang kalagayan ng Pilipinas within or maybe after in 100 years? That is the content of the Philippines a century hence. Just like the indolence of Filipino people, this essay is also published in newspaper in La Solidaridad. So sa essay na to, nagkaroon ng prediction si Rizal. He tried to respond to the question, what would be the situation of Philippines within 100 years? Would the Philippines remain a colony of Spain? Sakop pa rin kaya tayo? Kontrolado kaya pa rin tayo ng Spain pagkatapos ng 100 taon? Or would it become independent? Lalaya na kaya ang Pilipinas sa pamamahala ng Spain? Or would it be a colony of another nation? Tayo ba pamamahalaan ng ibang bansa? Diyan niya sasagutin ang mga tanong sa essay ni Rizal ang The Philippines a Century Hence.
This essay starts with an analysis of the causes of the miseries of the people. One of the causes identified in this article was Spain's implementation of her military policy. So, the first parts ng essay ni Rizal, it give an overview kung ano ba ang dahilan ng paghihirap ng mga Pilipinos. In one of the causes of sa kanyang nang i-mention was Spain's implementation of her military policy. Napilitan ang mga Pilipino nung particularly ang iyong mga kalalakihan nung sumali doon sa hukbo ang militaris or Spanish army. And eventually, nabawasan ang population. Okay, hindi naman naiwasan sa isang war. Mayroon talagang masasawi or mamamatay since yung mga haligi ng tahanan ang mga kalalakihan na sa army na hawak ng Spanish army. Naiwasan ang kanilang pamilya at the same times naiwasan ang kanilang lupa na dapat sinasaka. So, napabayaan nila lahat. So, therefore, all pieces of the life, Filipinos were the dragon na bawasan.
Second causes of the misery was the deterioration and disappearance of the Filipino indigenous culture. So, medyo masakit sa part na to na our culture and tradition ay naglalaho na or napapalitan na, okay? So, dito naman, sabi ni Rizal, when the colonized na Spanish side or West living early Filipinos ay nagbago. Kung hindi nagbago, totally nawala. Of course, sinakop tayo ng Spain. Therefore, they implemented their culture or their tradition na even their ways of life in the Philippines. So, ramdam pa rin natin yung presence at influence ng Spain. Why? For example, ng words na ginagamit natin just like guwapo, guwapa, yung mga word na yun, hindi naman original Filipino, hindi naman galing sa mga language natin. Okay? Galing yun sa Espanyol. Another thing, yung kanilang surname or apelido na tunog Espanyol like Torres, Pimentel at iba pa. Yun ay galing sa mga Espanyol. So lastly, ang the beginners legacy ng Spain sa country, yung pagdadala nila ng religion ng Christianity. Kasi noong unang panahon, wala pang religion yung mga Pilipinos, yung mga early Filipinos, they have a vacant. So wala pa silang religion kung sino-sino nang sinasamba nila, kung ano-ano na. Just like mga bato, hangin, lupa, puno at iba pa. So nung sinakop na tayo ng Spain, dala nila rito ang Kristiyano. So the third causes is a miserable condition of the Filipino. During the Spanish, isang naging masunuri ng mga Pilipinos. They submitted their faith and their destiny to the Spanish prayer. They're afraid to the voice out their problem. Once na ginawa nila yon, sinasabi ko kanina for sure sasaktan sila. Kung hindi sila sasaktan, pwede silang patayin ng mga Spanish. Kaya gusto nila na lang manahimik at sunurin ng mga utos ng Spanish. Question: What that had made the people realize their sad situation under the Spanish rule? The answer here is racial discrimination. Why? The Filipinos become aware that distant people parang na-realize nila na teka lang, parang may iba sa amin. For the first time, he come to realize the colony policy and its condition no longer to be condoned or hindi na katanggap-tanggap. Hindi na katanggap-tanggap ang mga policy na ipinapatupad ng implement sa amin. So it's a wake-up call for them. Teka lang, ang parang may mali hindi na tamang itong implement na yon sa policy na sa amin. So anong ginagawa ng Pilipinas? They acclimated of all their grievances to against the Spanish yard, which eventually lead to the race to the revolution. Yung mga injustice na kanilang naranasan under Spanish administration is become motivation to fight the Spanish yard. So yun lang, we need to admit mga early revolts ay hindi nagsasucceed ang mga Pilipinos. Hindi lagi tayong natatalo. Why? Bakit kaya tayo laging natatalo o pumapalya sa mga revolts? Kasi yung mga geographical ng locating ng Pilipinas, tayo ay nahati ng iba't ibang pulo. Nagkakalayo-layo tayo, wala tayong unity. Instead na magsama-sama tayo lahat ng mga tao against the Spanish yard, kung mga bayan, mayroon tayong sariling laban. Hindi naman gaano kabilang warriors natin na sasabak sa laban sa Spanish yard. Okay, kaya tayong natatalo, wala tayong unity, coordination. Okay, next one question raised by Rizal essay. Could Spain prevent the progress of the Philippines? Kaya pigilan ng Spain ang pagdevelop o yung pag-angat o yung pag-progress ng Philippines? If Spain decide to do so, what could she possible to do? Kung kaya niyang pigilan ng Espanya ang pag-progress ng Pilipinas, ano kaya ang mga possible things na pwede niyang gawin para ma-prevent niya yung mga progress? So, number 1, keep the people ignorant. Panatiliing mangmang walang alam ang mga Pilipinos. Number 2, keep the people in poverty. Panatiliing mahirap ang mga Pilipino. Number 3, exterminate the Filipino race. Ubusin ang mga Filipino race, tanggalin sa mapa ang mga Pilipino. So, tignan natin kung paano sasagutin ni Rizal.
Number 1, keeping the people ignorant filled. Why? A weakening of national consciousness among the people united them with the spread of the Enlightenment, the Ilustrado class arose. Yung number 1 na option, hindi nag-succeed. Why? National consciousness among the people united them was awakened yung nagising ang mga Pilipino na mahalin ang kanilang bansa. Yung option number 1 nila ay gawin mangmang or walang alam ang mga Pilipino ay hindi naging affected kahit mayroon diskriminasyon sa school. Hindi napigilan ang pag-usbong ng mga writers, artists, tinatawag nating ilustrado, yung mga nakapag-aral, yung enlightened ones.
So, tignan natin yung number 2. Yung number 2 requires the impoverishment also feed. So, hindi sila nagsucceed na panatiliin mahirap ang Pilipinas. Keeping the people in a poverty created in the Filipinos the desire to change things. Since majority ang mga Pilipinos na ay naghihirap dahil hinalisan sila ng karapatan sa kanilang property. Yun din yung nag-push or nag-motivate sa kanila to chance to think. They started exploring to adventures na magkaroon ng idea. So, the number 2, hindi na naman sila nag-succeed.
So, tingnan natin ang number 3. Exterminations of the people has had alternative to hindering progress was impossible according to Rizal. Why? The people had survived the spread of the wars they had engaged in the epidemia. Sa dami-dami ng war at epidemya na nangyari or nakakamatay na disease na encounter ng mga Pilipino, there are survived. In fact, yung bilang daw nila dumoble pa or trumeple pa. Yung third option na Spanish na ubusin ang line ng Filipino at walang matirang Filipino. That was very impossible. Moreover, sabi ni Rizal, to wipe out the Filipino race, kung gusto nilang talagang ang line ng Filipino, there have a sacrifice, a youth of member of a manpower.
Another question na nilagay ni Rizal sa kanyang essay, can the divide and impera or divide and rule policy still work to foster enmity between and among the natives? To Rizal, this would no longer be effective owing to the ease of movement in the archipelago brought about by improved means of transportation. So divide at impera or divide and rule. From the word itself, sasakop sila ng isang bansa, hatiin nila yon. Okay, kung baga, i-minimize nila yung power ng isang bansa sa pamamagitan ng pag-divide. Hahatiin nila yon sa kanilang pamamahalaan. So, para less yung power ng bansa, yung sinakop nila. So, according to Rizal, there is no more longer effective. So, hindi na siya effective kasi mabilis naman noong lumipat ng ibang lugar or kahit sa ibang bansa. So, hindi na gaano kahirap due improvements of transportation and the exchange of ideas. These are possible. Kasi for example, mayroon isang nakapag-aral, isang alustrado, pumunta sa lugar na to din, pumunta sa iba't ibang lugar, kung baga, ma-spread niya yung kanyang liberal na ideas or yung kanyang alam. Okay, kaya posible daw yung exchange of ideas and it can be enhanced since they have means communication. Tama naman na since okay na yun at transportation din, pwede na lumipat-lipat ng mga tao. Kayo yung divide imperia or divide and rule ay hindi na rin siya effective ma-prevent yung progress. So, yung last, ang sabi ni Rizal, therefore, Spain has no way of blocking the force and progress of the Philippines. So, what does the apply them? This is need for Spain change her colony policy in the Philippines. So, Spain ang mag-a-adjust, hindi ang Pilipinas. Kailangan baguhin ni Spain ang pamamalakad niya sa Philippines, kung paano niya iminamanage ang kanyang colony. Yan ang sabi ni Rizal. Another thing, the policy should be compatible, the needs of the people. Of course, ano ang kailangan ng Pilipino? Dapat i-align din ng Spain. Hindi yun mga policy na pinapatupad nila ay para lang sa mga Espanyol. Okay, another question ni Rizal, what if the Spain not change their colony policy? What if hindi baguhin ni Spain yung mga pinapatupad niyang policy or implement ay hindi niya i-adjust? Of course, hihingi ang mga Pilipino ng pagbabago kapag yung hindi binigay yung last option ay maglunsad ng revolution or isang bloody war. So, dyan na nagtatapos ang content ng Philippines sa Century Hands.